I want to take a look here at Norman Finkelstein, who says if Hamas has to be dismantled because of what it did on October 7th, then the Israeli government has to be dismantled 10 times over.
Hamas has to be dismantled because of what it did on October 7th. Then, if you take Operation Cast Lead, Operation Pillar of Defense, Operation Protective Edge, then the Israeli government has to be dismantled 10 times over.
Yeah, I follow you, but it's not really an answer to the question.
Oh, it is an answer to the question.
Because
it's called keeping a single standard.
No, it's
You want to
No,
talk
you
about you want to talk about the 290 Israeli hostages? I say fine. But then let's talk about the 2,300,000
Hamas has
Gazans.
hold-
Hold everyone to a single standard. Number two.
should both governments? What do you mean Israeli? What do you mean by
I'm
dismantling the
saying
Israeli government? Election?
if you want to decide that Hamas has to be dismantled because of what it did on October 7th, I say fine. But then the Israeli government has to also be dismantled because for 20 years it's kept the whole population confined in a concentration
I don't
camp
understand.
and periodically
I get you.
and periodically
I don't think you
mows
get him.
the lawn.
Okay,
It mows the lawn.
I don't think they get him. I would love to probably watch that whole thing. I don't know. My head might explode if I continue watching that. But Norman has a lot of really good points there. So I appreciate his perspective. And I think even if he's even considering by saying the 2 million number of prisoners or of hostages that are Gazan, he's saying like everyone in Gaza, which I think is fair. But even if you just compared it to actively, like, people that are in a jail, like there's like 3,000 or something, or maybe more, of especially people that were just brought in on trumped up charges or not even charged with anything, versus like the 200 and something Israeli hostages, which, you know, the majority of them are going to be released. Some will be dead because of either Israeli bombs hit them or also, you know, things happen. I think everybody's got to take responsibility, Hamas and Israel. I think Israel has a lot more to answer for on that front.